Hey, Chris here. Back in Georgia for a little bit. We've been out working in Missouri for a week. I'm gonna put together some short video clips I'd made while I was out there, and it's interesting to look at them. It's not, I understand. But anyway, got the little granddaughter helping this weekend, and so the one thing I was gonna say too is I don't know if anybody's interested, but this is a book Mark Lusink put together. And he's got some stories. He's got a couple stories that I wrote, put in there. And anyway, I haven't got to read it yet, but he goes back from like the time of the Indians to modern times. So he talks a lot about the railroad, the highway, a lot of good history. I've kind of hit the highlights. He's told me a lot about it, so I know he did a good job with it. So anybody's interested, I think you can pick it up to Mercantile, Little Mercantile, in the pharmacy. And I don't know if he's shipping, but I'm sure if you're interested, you can find a way, or hit me up and I'll put you in contact with somebody. But anyway, I'll put together some of the video clips I shot, and eventually I'll do better with these videos. I gotta sit down and spend some time learning more what I need to do. Right now I'm just doing it all on my phone, but anyway, I just kind of want to keep the family and friends that are interested kind of knowing what's going on with us. Thanks for watching. Well, this is not perfect, but like with a lot of my stuff, it will work though. So we're making a spot for the bucks and the rams and a couple of the other dogs. So this was a horse barn. This was our horse turnout lot. So I've added some panels there. And then I had some of that 4x4 wire. So I ran it down this section, and I had some clips I had left over on the other side. So I used those. I gotta go back, bend those down. Those worked well. So this will be kind of the loafing area, so I can come in and get out of the weather. They'll have this whole section, and then we can close this gate. For some reason, we do need to pin something off a little different. And then I'm going to build a set of movable. I'm going to build a permanent feed station in that corner for the dogs. So here, it's kind of makeshift till we see if this is what we want, and then later on we can change it. So I'm going to use just one of these panels as a gate right there. So that'll be where we let the goats unload out, come in and out. And then this lot, they had actually made it for goats. The guy's daughter had a couple of goats, or some goats. So he had lined all this with, it's basically hog wire. Goes down there to that corner. I don't know if you can see it or not in this thing. Anyway, there's a corner right there. Then it comes around, and then it corners right there. There's a gate right in there. My phone, I don't know why it does that. And then it comes back up, then ties back in with this. So I don't know, acre of grass, maybe. The old pond there doesn't hold water. It's another one of the projects down the road. I'll figure out what the deal is with that. Try to get it fixed at some point. But anyway, this will be okay for the whole, the bucks. Like I said, a few of them for a little while. And then eventually, we're gonna put a hot wire around all that out there. And anyway, Sandy wants to, at some point, turn them out with the horses from time to time, let them eat the weeds and all, but that's not a this year's project, that's a next year's project. But I'll try to video some of the other things I've been doing this week, and slowly making progress. Well, I was cutting the grass the other day with a finishing mower, and I was thankful for a 4-wheel drive tractor because I wasn't paying any attention. Of course, this water wasn't in it at that point. It came a couple big rains last day or two, but anyway, this had got pretty high with grass, and I just drove right in, in there, and so I knew that this post didn't have any clips on it. And then you see there's a big span there without posts. I think I'm not the first one to do that. But anyway, I put it in 4-wheel drive and had to maneuver, had to back out because the finishing mower was going to catch on this post here. And then when I got the front tire, it was going to catch on it, but I was able to maneuver it. And you can see I actually kicked that out just a little. But yeah, we've had some pretty big rain, so this pond's up. It's up a good bit. And I know this video is probably not going to do it justice, but people told me that there's lots of wildflowers out here, and I think there is probably more than at least around our house or where we grew up in Georgia. But another little quick tidbit. So I'm not an electronics guy or any of that kind of stuff by no means, but I almost look professional with this mini Starlink. The other one I did, it's just thrown out on the ground. So anyway, this one I was like, hey, that actually looks pretty good. So anyway, I'll probably piece together several little videos and put it out at some point. I just turned the sheep and goats into this latest little patch I got fenced. I don't know, it's probably 2 acres in here, but it's highly grown up. Lots of weeds, and I don't even know what some of the weeds are. So it was weird, the goats went straight to there's some piles of dirt. I don't know if they tried to clean something out or what, but anyway, as you can see, it's mounded up. So the goats dove, most of them initially dove straight into that. And the sheep initially was hitting the more open stuff, but now then, they've been here for about 10, 15 minutes. Now then, they're starting to work, but instead of just diving in, they're kind of around the edges, and of course the dogs are running around checking everything out. So anyway, I don't know if that's a normal difference between sheep and goats, the way they go into a new paddock or not. Just kind of one thing that caught my eye this morning. But it's a beautiful morning. I hadn't checked the temperature, but it's got to be it's probably in the low 60s now. I think it got down. They got down in the upper 50s, but But anyway, feels nice. Humidity feels like it's gonna be low, so should be a beautiful day. Well, I ain't a big fan of buying at the sale barn, but sometimes you take a chance. She's sore on her front foot. Didn't notice it was coming through the ring, and one of the black ones is on the back leg. And the one beside the white one, the brown one up there, I thought she might have had a little touch of something respiratory, but I don't know if it's just stress or what. The minute she got off the trailer, she relaxed and breathing normal. So I guess time will tell. But I don't know if this white one lost babies or just getting ready to have them, because I think she's pregnant, but who knows? Time will tell. He is doing a skunk roll. I think after you get sprayed by a skunk, that must be what you do. He was plowing his nose in the wet grass, and the other one up there was doing the same thing, but I think I think that one got the worst of it. Good Lord, that stout.